Hello everyone, Cloud VP here, and welcome back to Halloween Otome. Now I'm just picking up straight where I left off because I didn't play very much in the last episode. I'm used to doing a lot longer sessions, so I'm just going to jump right into this. On the last one, if you remember, we learned who our teammates were, and we had a brief introduction with each of them as well as the game we're playing. So we're just going to jump right into this. Boop. Good morning to all my wonderful guests. Well, I guess the mansion is big enough to warrant a PA system. I hope everyone slept well, because you're all going to need your energy. It's too early for this. My thoughts exactly. I'm not a morning person. The first task is about to begin. Shouldn't we at least get breakfast first? Each team has been assigned a meeting room, and everyone should be receiving a page with directions and the task objection right about now. Objective. As he said that, a sheet of paper slid under the door and into the room. Did he seriously have his staff? Yes, he did. Good luck. Another tone signaled the end of the announcement. That's a good tone. It really works with his phantom costume. I like it. Might as well get this over with. Maybe then I'll get to eat. My thoughts exactly. I swiftly made my way to the meeting room to see Mr. Wolf already looking around. Good morning, Mr. Wolf. Miss Archer, good morning. So, any idea where the rest of our teammates are, or will we be getting breakfast soon? I'm starving. I'm not sure. I haven't really met them. I have an energy bar if you want it. That... Whoa, hello there. You just kind of jumped out of nowhere. Before I could finish responding, the door swung open to reveal an irate Mr. Bandages. What is this? He slammed a page down on the table. My skill sheet? Exactly, a skill sheet, except there aren't no skills. It'd be just like Eric to put me in a group of useless people. Now, dang, jerkface, you know, we're not exactly happy to have you on my team. Seriously? All you do is look good. I'll help you, Emily. Calm down, mommy. What kind of gentleman refers to a lady as useless? The Count walked into the room, unperturbed by Mr. Bandages. What did you just call me? That is hardly important right now. You're right. What is important is this task. I refuse to lose this game of his. Again, it's not like you've ever won. Oh, look at that smug grin. I think I might pick the Count. And how do you know that? The previous winners were all either females or men or child stars. Really, it's not that hard to figure out. Seemingly finished with that conversation, the Count turned his attention from Mr. Bandages to me. Hello, Miss Archer. It's delightful to see you again. Likewise. Oh, that's exactly what I was going to say. I didn't even read it. Likewise. I honestly wasn't expecting to be put into a team with anyone I'd met yesterday. It must be fate, although I do apologize for you having to put up with Mr. Living Dead over there. I was saved from having to answer by the arrival of a waiter wheeling in a breakfast cart. Finally, food! Yes! Aw, she's happy. Perfect timing. I was starting to get a bit hungry. Oh, that was the Count. Anyway. This isn't the time for food. Well, why not? There's always time for food. We do need energy. You've been outvoted, Mr. Grumpy. Fine. We all sat down to eat the delicious food. Mr. Bandages didn't even wait for us to finish eating before bringing up the game again. The first task seems easy enough. It's finding and opening a door, right? Yes, but knowing Eric, it's probably not that simple. The task requires 3 people, so I'd say you're right. What happens to the 4th person? They will be taken to the goal area by the staff to wait for the others to arrive. I don't know why you're telling her this. It was written on the page with the task. We didn't even look at it. And actually bothered to read more than the directions earlier. I can sit out if no one else wants to, that is. Your skills might actually be useful. It's Miss Archer, who apparently has no skills, so she should sit out. Hey, I have skills. Well, what are they? Alright. I know how to drive a man crazy. That's for me to know and you to find out. I, for one, have these things. I'm totally picking the middle one. How do you expect me to assign you tasks? I don't know what you're good at. And and you should get started on finding out. Right, well, I have neither the time nor the inclination to do so, so you'll just have to sit the game out. You know what, jerkface? I'm gonna kick your butt and you're gonna be sitting out. You keep making these decisions, but no one appointed you leader. Exactly, shut your face. I am the most logical member of our team, so it's only natural. There's nothing natural about it. A leader requires people skills, which you obviously lack. Do you want to be the leader? Because that timid wolf certainly isn't going to do it. No, I didn't think so. But I say we let Miss Archer lead. What use is a leader to... You just be quiet. All in favor? I'm not opposed. I guess I don't have a problem with it. You've been outvoted. Again, you may want to work on those people skills of yours. Fine. I'm not going to argue this. Well, leader, how do we proceed? Do we know anything about this door we need to find? It's hidden and has a special lock. Great. That's it? Pretty much. Then I guess we should split up and look for... Actually, we need to choose our team first. Thank you, Mr. Bandages. Oh, right. Okay, I guess I'll pick... Oh, shiz. This... Okay, well, let's see here. What are your guys' skills? Okay. Speed changing, lip sharpshooting, intimidation, negotiating. He's good at navigating. I'm gonna pick Mr. Wolf and the Count because he's really good. He was a former Boy Scout, which might help. And he's good at navigating. You got nothing. Boop. I'm picking Mr. Wolf and the Count. For sure. Let's have fun with this. Don't lose. Mr. Bandages got up and knocked on the door. It opened to reveal the waiter from earlier. He was standing out there the entire time. I'm out. See you later. He sent a pointed look to the envelope in the waiter's hand. If that's the second clue, you can give it to Miss Archer. They elected her leader. I know, because I'm the best, so shut up. The waiter nodded, handed me the envelope, and then led Mr. Bandages out of the room. Bye, jerkface! Seems like the second clue has finally arrived. You knew there'd be another clue? There usually is in Eric's games. So, what does it say? Hold on. I opened the letter and scanned it before reading it aloud. A key that must be spun, a key that must be played, a third that must be solved to continue the masquerade. That's the clue, but there's also this part that says we don't need to leave this room to find the first key. I guess we should start looking. A key that must be spun, huh? Spun like fabric? I wonder what a key that can be spun looks like. It doesn't sound like a normal one. We set out examining the contents of the room, but there was one thing I couldn't help but wonder. Where are we supposed to use this key? Who knows? We could talk about it once we find it. We looked around for a bit longer, but I couldn't find anything even remotely resembling a key. A loud banging noise had my head whipping around, but I didn't see the cause. Guys, I think I found it. Mr. Wolf was under the table with only his legs sticking out. Which fine. The cat removed the tablecloth to reveal Mr. Wolf holding a handle of a strange machine. He began turning the handle and the wall behind us started to slide open. But the moment he let go, the wall slammed back down, repeating this noise from earlier. The key that must be spun. A Wimshire machine? I don't know. I guess we're providing electricity to move the door. It's kind of hard to keep it spinning, but if you stop it, the door just slams shut. It seems really dangerous. Let me try. A lady shouldn't have to do manual labor, and I'm pretty sure I'm more suited to this. No offense. None taken. The Count and Mr. Wolf swapped positions, and the Count attempted to use the key before letting go. How long do you think you can keep it open? Long enough for the two of you to get through. I won't be able to follow through. I guess this is where we part for now. I look forward to our next meeting with Miss Archer. Hopefully, we'll have good news when that time comes. Come on, Mr. Wolf. Oh, that was me. I grabbed his hand and pulled him over to the hidden door before giving the Count the go-ahead to open it. The moment it was high enough, we darted through, not wanting to risk the door falling on us. A hallway. I don't see anything to be played here, like a piano though. I guess it's closer to the other end. Hey Count, we're going to explore this hallway. Sounds good to me, just be careful. Oh, and if you need to get back, just knock. even I don't have enough endurance to be able to spin this forever. Having said that, he let the door slam shut. Mr. Wolf and I walked through the hallway until we came to a dead end with a table that had glasses filled with water on it. Laying next to the glass was sheet music. I picked the right guy! Because he could read sheet music! Yes! Okay. A key that must be played. But can you... It might take a while, but I should be able to play this too. I have played the glass harp before. I might be out of practice. I watched him measure out water and test the sounds produced. I totally picked right. I'm awesome. I'm so glad I picked him. It took a while, but soon a hidden door started to slide open a little more with each right note. The only problem was that each wrong note sent it crashing back down. After a while, Mr. Wolf turned to me looking determined. I can open the door long enough for you to get through. Even playing the whole song won't leave it permanently open, though. I'm sorry. That's fine. That's already more than I could have done. Seriously. I positioned myself in front of the door, and he started playing again. The moment it was high enough, I darted under and entered the new room. The room actually had a door that wasn't hidden. Go figure. Something that needs to be solved. A puzzle, obviously. I walked up to the door, and the third clue became clear. There was a sliding puzzle on it. Piece of cake, so she says. Oh, yay. This might be a while, so I might have to fast forward it. Anyway, sliding puzzle. The goal is to recreate the original image. Click a piece to slide it into the blank one. I've done this before. I did this a lot with Tomodachi Life. Because that was something I did to make my Tomodachis all happy when they had fights. Because they're dumb butts and they fought a lot. Oh, this might take a while though. Did it. That took a while. And done. The moment the last piece slid into place, a different door swung open and a man walked in. You finished the puzzle. Your team receives 1 point for this task. Your team awaits you. Awesome! Oh, look, they're so cute and chibi! Oh, I like them. They're so cute. I followed him into a room where the three of them were sitting. The moment he saw me, Mr. Bandages pointedly looked away. What's wrong with him? He's sulking because it wasn't a 5. Which really isn't that nice. I mean, I'm sure you did your best, and that's really all we can ask for. Honestly, it could have been worse. I took a seat and turned my attention to the big screen television. So, what are we watching? The other team's tasks. But those are different from what we did. Each team receives a unique task. It's quite fun to watch. It's not fun, it's research. You might need to get some of those tasks later. Not to mention that knowing how many people you need to watch out for in a competition isn't a bad thing. It can also be fun research. A couple of hours later, a now familiar tone sounded. Another announcement? All teams have now successfully finished their task, one way or another. Congratulations to those who were successful, and my condolences to those that weren't. Don't worry too much. Tomorrow is another day, after all. As for today, normally I'd have everyone gather in the dining hall for dinner, but seeing as we're doing the whole team thing, we might as well stick to it. Dinner will be brought to each team's current team area. Be warned, your performance in this task determines the quality of food. Oh, that sucks. Enjoy. Another tone signaled the end of the announcement. So does that mean we got like a cup of ramen or something? Because we only got 1 point. A waiter came in, wheeling a cart stacked with this assortment of food ranging from roast chicken to salad to pudding. Well, apparently we did okay. We earned this? If you'd done better, we could have gotten better food. I don't know. Roast chicken sounds great, dude. Better, but this is the kind of food I like. Ignore Mr. Skeleton. He's used to having 5-star meals and fails to appreciate simpler dishes. Oh, chicken! This looks delicious. Having food like this every now and again is a treat. Every now and again? I'm in a similar boat to mommy boys over there, in that I usually have 5-star meals, but I do find meals like this to have their own charm. The two of you are really famous, aren't you? Well, you are too. This is a get-together for the rich and famous, after all. Yeah, but I'm new to this. I feel so out of my depth around people like this. Or like you. Sorry. You. Not this. Well, you are this. Anyway. We're still just people, you know? We just live in the limelight. It's part of why this masquerade is so alluring. A chance to not be you for a little while. I never thought about it like that. I, for one, like being me. I don't see what all the fuss over behaving like one of the riffraff is all about. Riffraff? You call your fans riffraff? Without them, you wouldn't even be half as rich as you are. I wouldn't be so sure about that. Let me guess. You're a spoiled little rich boy who's had everything handed to him on a silver platter. Gold, actually. Oh, you a-hole. That's a good reply, though. You're really lucky, you know? Lucky? That's one way to put it, I guess. Though I do prefer gifted. So why do you attend these if they have no allure for you? I like winning. Yup. I could have guessed. And yet you've never won. Oh, see how fast that smile turned to a frown? Take that. Well, there's always this year. I love my character's face right now. It's the best. With this team? Hey, don't sell us short. It's still just the first day. We can definitely take the lead. I look forward to seeing that happen, if you can manage it. I, for one, have complete faith in our leader. She's level-headed and rational. Right, Mr. Wolf? Right. It's you, Mr. Brainless, who needs to show us what you're capable of. You're on. Honestly, watching them at that moment, I couldn't help but feel we could make a great team. When I woke up the next day, the first thing I did after getting ready for the day was to check for a note under the door. I found no note, but the sound of a fire alarm stopped me from thinking too much about it. Good God, what the heck is going on? Instead, I pulled open the door and rushed down to the hall and made my way outside. From the looks of it, everyone else had the same idea. Glancing around, I saw Mr. Bandages standing to the side, away from the pandemonium caused by the other guests rushing out onto the lawn. A few seconds later, I saw Mr. Wolf trying to get through the crowd, but failing. I kept looking around to try and locate the Count, but to no avail. I'm gonna go help Mr. Wolf, because if I was having trouble in a crowd, I'd want someone to come help me. I pushed my way over to him. You look like you could use some help. Oh, perked up ears. I grabbed his hand and pulled him with me as I navigated through the crowd. You need to be more forceful, or people will just cut you off. But I don't want to have to push my way through. In these situations, it's push or be trampled. People tend to care more about their own survival than your safety. It's not necessarily nice, but it makes sense. If pushing puts someone in danger... You're too kind and gentle, you know that? He is. I'm sorry. Don't be sorry. You're so cute. Anyway, it's not a bad thing. Just look out for yourself sometimes. I'll try. I looked around for a moment, locating Mr. Bandage in the same spot he was before, but with the Count standing next to him. The others are over there. We should probably join them. They might have an idea what we're supposed to do. Yeah, Miss Archer? Yes? Thanks. Don't mention it. Oh, exactly. See, don't mention it. I read that line too. That's actually what I would have said. Don't mention it. And then she said it, so it works out. See? This is a perfect character for me. We made our way to where the Count and Mr. Bandages were standing. A curious look from the Count had me remembering that I was still holding Mr. Wolf's hand. Oh, he turned red. If the way he started squirming and turning red was any indication, it reminded Mr. Wolf of that too. I hastily let go. My character's face was Eric's got us all out here. The least he can do is tell us why. You noticed it too, then. What are the two of you talking about? Isn't there a fire or something? If it was a real fire, the sprinkler system would have kicked in and the help would also be out here tending to the guests or trying to control the situation. Eric doesn't skip on safety precautions. Well, that's a good thing. So this was planned? Seems like it. Wasn't that a bit much? Couldn't he have used the PA system to tell us to assemble on the lawn? You'll find that our host has a flair for the dramatic, even in the most inappropriate situations. Well, that does make life fun. Is that Mr. Vladimir? Up on the roof? We all look to the roof to see someone in a phantom costume standing on the roof. There he is. Hi. There's that dramatic flair I was talking about. I thank you all for gathering out here this fine morning. I hope that you slept well. There's nothing quite like a fire scare to get the blood pumping, but rest assured that there was no fire. Today's task will require every member of each team to work together. I hope you will enjoy it. He dropped something and disappeared in a cloud of smoke. Pardon me. He's not even going to tell us what the task is? Wait for it. Suddenly, a multitude of waiters pushing carts of food spewed out of the mansion. One of them made a beeline for us. Your clue, Miss Archer. He handed me an envelope before removing the covering of the food. And your breakfast. Yep, there's their heart. She's like, yes, breakfast. The Count, Mr. Wolf, and I all dug in with gusto. Could you at least let me read the clue first? Food first, clue later. Seriously, dude, get a clue. He let out a frustrated noise before joining us in devouring the delicacies provided. Once I was satisfied, I opened the envelope and read our clue. Envelope, like a panda envelope. Anyway, it's only half a clue. How can you tell? It says right here that we need to find the other half, jerk. Damn, Eric and his need for 2 clues. Is it really 2 clues if... Yes. Are you going to read it out or just going to stand here all day? Jeez, keep your bandages on. I was about to read it out. Find the troll of riddles. There you'll negotiate. Let's see if you can pass this very special gate. Troll of riddles. Eric? I don't think that's the kind of troll it means. Gross. Bridge and treasure guarding troll, then? Probably. It is a Halloween event, after all. Pity. I was hoping to get a chance to yell at him. So, any idea where the troll would be? Eric wants to be a drama king, which he always does, it'd be at a bridge. There's a bridge in the South Gardens. South Gardens? Does he have North, East, and West Gardens too? Seriously, mansion, hello. I guess that's our destination. I'm surprised you didn't know that. The South Gardens are far too showy for my taste. Who needs a river, a hedge maze, a greenhouse, a gazebo, and a fountain in the same place? Eric, apparently. Seriously. Oh, look, that's actually pretty cool. We followed the Count around the outside of the mansion until a bridge and a man in a troll costume came into view. If the fact that we're the only guests here is any indication, we're the only ones with this clue. Is that a good or bad thing? It's an Eric thing. He likes to make things complicated. Halt, mortals, what business do you have here? So this is your bridge. At least we know we're not I will not deign to speak to a female. What? Hey, that's just rude and sexist. Do any of you males have business with me? Oh no, you don't. Team meeting now. I grabbed him and pulled him out at earshot of the troll. Looking back, I was glad to see that the others had followed obediently. He won't speak to me, but we need to negotiate. That's what I was trying to... No, you were trying to usurp me. What? I can't do both? No, you can't. Let me do it. I can charm the pants off of... Wait, that probably isn't the best thing to say when we're discussing a troll. I could give it a shot, but... Or you could just let me do what I was about to do. Do we even know what we're negotiating for? Passage to the second clue, I'd wager. I doubt that's all. Those are things we need, so negotiating for them and failing seems too harsh for one of Eric's games. True. Miss Archer, who would you rather have negotiate? What happened to voting? Why does she get to? She's the leader. This is the game decision. It's her choice, besides you wouldn't win a vote anyway. I think I'm gonna end the episode here, honestly. A little cliffhanger for you guys who are watching this. Because I think I know who I'm going to pick. I'm pretty sure who I'm going to pick. But I think I already did one puzzle, so that should be enough for this episode. So I hope you all enjoyed this episode. And I hope to see you all the next episode. As always, if you are not subscribed but did enjoy this episode, please do subscribe. It helps me out a lot. So I know you guys like what I'm doing and I can continue doing what I am doing. I guess. Yeah. Anyway, I hope to see you all at the next episode. And until then, bye everyone!